Why do we immediately pull back our hands when we touch something hot even without thinking about it? And why are we suddenly able to run faster in times of fear, like when we are being chased by a dog? It is our body responding to stimulus through the nervous system and the endocrine system. Hey there, I'm Annie E. Today we are talking about body coordination. This involves nervous coordination and chemical coordination for various organs and systems. It helps our body to work in unison. When studying body coordination, the important thing to note is the differences between the nervous system and the endocrine system. The nervous system deals with rapid but short-lived responses like speech, memory and thinking, senses, voluntary and involuntary actions. The endocrine system deals with slower but longer-lasting responses like growth, glucose level in the blood, and amount of water in the body. Another difference between both these systems is the nervous system transmits electrical impulses along nerve fibers. The endocrine system involves secretion and transport of chemical substances. Let's take a look at this question. A. Thinking, B. Breathing, C. Listening, or D. Playing the piano. Firstly, you need to know that the pathway of the impulse shown is an involuntary action. The key is the medulla oblongata that we know controls involuntary actions. So, the correct answer is B, as we don't control our breathing. Now, let's take a look at this next path of impulses. Which of the following is true about this pathway of impulses? 1. This is a fast and automatic response towards a stimuli. 2. This action protects us from harm. 3. It is controlled by the cerebellum. This pathway is called a reflex arc, a pathway taken by impulses in a reflex action. This is also an involuntary action as it is not controlled by the brain. So we know that option 3 is a wrong statement. We also know that actions that are fast and automatic usually protect us from harm. So options 1 and 2 are correct statements. This action clearly involves the receptors, the effectors, and the 3 types of neurons. Hence, the correct answer is 1 and 2. Questions on the endocrine system are also really popular. So, we must take the pains to remember the glands, what hormones they secrete, and the respective functions. Look at this diagram and identify the glands. Gland P is the pituitary gland, gland Q is a thyroid, and gland R is a pancreas. Let's take a look at this structural question. Based on the diagram, A. Name the hormone secreted by gland R. B. What is the function of this hormone? C. What happens if too much of this hormone is secreted into the bloodstream? So, the correct answer is A. The pancreas secretes the hormone insulin. B. Insulin helps our body regulate our blood sugar levels. If there's too much insulin, the blood sugar level drops to a dangerous level that could be fatal. Please remember these few things: the gland, the hormone that it secretes and its function, and finally, what happens if too much or too little of it is secreted. So, when answering questions, please remember to include all the facts, but be straight to the point. I'm Miss Annie E. See you next time on the next episode of SPM Top Tutor Science.